Okay, welcome back. There is a slight technical difficulty, so we are going to continue with CD units. Example. So here we also have expected activity. There are what? 400,000 direct labor hour. Okay. For the first line. The second line, we have what? 700,000 machine hours. The third is 1,000 machine setups. The fourth is 400 orders. Next one is 300 types of parts. And the last one is 700,000 what? Man hours. Okay, man hours. So each and every one of these has activity rate, meaning the cost per unit, no? So what is the activity rate for the first one? That is labor hours, that is $1.6. Okay, which is similar to the example for DVD. Similar. 2.1 for the second one, $2.1 for the second one, and 400 for the third one. So this is the same in the DVD, but the expected activity are different. That's why what we did in DVD example, we multiply expected activity with activity rate. So for example, the first one, use your calculator, 400,000 times 1.6, how much? Okay. And this is a different thing from the DVD because now it is equal to 640 for the first one. While if we can look back on the DVD, that is on the DVD one, that is 160,000. 160,000 for the first one. $160,000. Now, on the CD, that is $640,000. Okay, so different value for activities. So there are what? There are more labor activity. So therefore, making CD units are labor intensive compared to DVD. But we cannot say that is labor intensive because we only made what? 50,000 units of DVD. But here we are what? Making 200. Look at the number of units produced. Second to the bottom line. Second to the bottom line, we have what? 200, as you can see in this page. Number of units produced, 200,000. While in DVD, we only produce what? 50,000. So that is what? Times 4, no? So because there are many CD units produced, the labor is also times 4. That's why our amount for the first one, which is 640, is actually times 4 of the amount, which is 164 DVD. Okay? What about the second line? 700,000 machine hours times 2.1. How much? What is the result? Confirm with your calculator. Confirm it. The result is 1.47 million. Okay. And what about the third one? Machine setup, 1,000 machine setup, $400 per setup. So that's why it is $400,000. Okay. So that is our amount. So if you do all of these things up to the last line, which is general factory, man hours, we have what? 700,000 man hours times $2 per hour. Okay? So what will happen is $1.4 million. Okay? So in this amounts, you can see that the costly, the most expensive cost here is under machine-related activities, which is 1.47 million. Okay, and if you total all of this, so if you total all of the six activities, so there are 6 activities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 activities. If you total, use your calculator. That would amount to, please confirm the value, $5,110,000. And that amount should be divided by the total number of units produced, which is 200. So 5,110,000 divided by 200,000. Please confirm the result. The result would be, please give me feedback. If your calculator.
25.50.
Okay, the same. So we can confirm that the answer is correct, 25.55. So meaning your calculator is okay. So maybe your calculator is made in Japan, no? Not made in. Okay. So you have a good calculator. So let us go to the next slide. So comparing the two approaches, meaning we have the previous method, which is direct labor cost, and now we are talking about activity-based costing. So let us compare. Okay, so activity-based costing, this is colored blue in your screen, and direct labor costing, this is colored red in your screen. You can see direct material, direct labor. The third one is manufacturing overhead. We are computing the overhead. So we do not need to compare direct material and direct labor. We need to compare overhead. So manufacturing overhead. Activity-based costing, DVD, CD. For DVD, $97.8 for DVD. Compared to direct labor, which is 40. For CD unit, $25.55. But for CD, also 40. You can see the comparison. Direct labor cost, because it is basing on the labor, the measurement method is labor hours. All of the overhead are what? Constant. Both DVD and CD are constant, equal to $40. But in activity-based, it is different. Those activity which utilize more expensive overhead will correspondingly arrive at bigger value. Like in this example, we have what? DVD unit is greater than CD unit in terms of overhead cost. In this example, we have 97.8 is greater than 25.55. Okay? So this is how we compare. And because of that, direct material, direct labor are the same. Therefore, activity-based costing will have different unit product cost in terms of different type of products. Either it is DVD or CD. Okay? While in direct labor costing method, they have the same constant amount for overhead. That's why, as you can see, the same yung overhead amount, which is $40, and it has different total if you compare with activity-based costing. So $95.55 is less than $110 when making CD, and $207.8 is greater than $150 when making DVD. Note that the unit product cost of a CD unit decreased, okay, while the unit cost of a DVD unit increased. Okay, so that is how we compare the two types of costing method. And this is the end of our module 3.03. We will immediately go to the next module, but if you have any question, please ask it now. Meanwhile, I will stop the recording in order to prepare for the next module. Again, this is Dr. DrEYPEI, Preaching Engineering for Nation Building.